Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna Mataji.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
So Hare Krishna, everyone. I'm so happy to see all of you here for our Bhisma Panchaka Sangha. So thank you so much, all of you, for joining. And maybe everybody can put on the chat box, how are you feeling? Okay, excited, happy. That's good. I know that Bhisma Panchak is not a very easy vrat, but all of us together, I'm sure that it will fly very quickly and that will have so much, we'll really relish it. Actually, usually I've been doing Bhisma Panchak for many years, but last year when we all did it together, I found it was the easiest year. So it's really nice to do all of our, endeavors together. So yeah, let's just start. So we have our Bhisma Panchak coming up. So I just want to clarify that Bhisma Panchak starts on Ekadashi, the last Ekadashi of Kartik month. So it depends on where you are, what time zone, because I know that in India, I think in India we're following on the 2nd of November, tomorrow, but in different parts of the world, if you're starting Ekadashi on the 1st of November, then you would have started your Bhishma Panchak fast already. So I'm really excited that we have more than 1,000 devotees joining us for this Bhishma Panchak. Can everybody, if it's your first time doing the fast or can you raise your hand? Then we can see we're almost 100 here. Oh, wow. Oh, this is really wonderful. Okay, so like 25. So it's like 1/4 the first time doing the Bhishma Panchak Vrat. So today what we're going to do, we'll discuss the glories of Bhishma Panchak. When is it? Talk more about the challenge. Also, we will recite the Bhishma Stuti and we'll sing Damodar Ashtakam prayers and chant japa together. So you can have, for these next few days, you can always have like a lamp ready and also your mala. And if you want to write notes, because today we're going to be actually writing an offering to Krishna to set our intention for Bhishma Panchak. So every single day in these sanghas, we're also going to do something a little bit different compared to last year. So this year we'll also have maybe a quiz or different activities also within our sanghas. And we will be blessed with the association of many wonderful devotees. Tomorrow we will have His Holiness Chandramauli Swami joining our sangha. Then we have Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, and Her Grace Nitai Sevani Mataji joining us. So you don't want to miss out any of the sanghas. Even if you're unable to make it, don't worry. You can also find all of these sanghas will be uploaded on our YouTube channel in Bhakti Kids. Okay, so now that I think we're ready to start. So Bhishma Panchak Vrat Ki Jai. Hope everybody's ready, bought their potatoes, sweet potatoes, and bought fruits. We'll discuss the fasting levels and all the details later. So I'm just going to share my screen. And if you can all let me know, maybe with your, 1 second. You can see my screen. Okay. Can I get a thumbs up or if you can see the screen? Okay. Okay, thank you. So here, I know that we keep saying 5 days for Krishna, so some people got confused. So again, just clarifying that today, it depends on where you are when you start your fasting, but we're counting today as also our first day of the Bhisma Panchaka challenge to discuss how to follow it and how to go about it. So let's begin our Sangha by reciting Srila Prabhupada's Pranam mantra. Maybe we can have somebody volunteer to chant. Let's see. Okay, Soumya, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Hare Krishna Mataji. Should I?
Yes, you can chant and then read also the translation.
Yeah. Prabhupada Pranama, right?
Yeah, you can see on the screen. Yes.
Yeah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine.
And I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at His lotus feet. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Tarine. Our respectful obeisances are unto you, O spiritual master, servant of Saraswati Goswami. You're kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries, which are filled with impersonalism and voidism. Now we can all chant together. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So now we'll chant one round of japa together. I'll unmute everybody, but if you're not able to actually sit down and chant japa, or something's going on in the house and it might be distracting for others, then please mute yourselves. Okay? Like that we can all chant together. So you're able to unmute yourselves for the japa session. Okay. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shiva Sahadi
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram. On for chanting so enthusiastically. It's so nice to chant all together. So before we get into talking about Bhisma Panchaka, I wanted to also discuss a little bit about the glories of the Kartik month. So as we know, we've been offering lamp all these days, or maybe some of you are new and this is your first time. So this Kartik month is so special because the Shastras explain how out of all the months, Kartik month is the best. And Srila Sutta Goswami describes that anyone who follows the Kartik Vrat goes back to the spiritual world. So this is the special blessing that is offered in the Kartik month. So actually, it's such a glorious month because everything that any small devotional service that we do, anything that we do, any mala that we chant, any flower that we offer, lamp that we do, anything gives 100 times spiritual benefit. And usually when we do any spiritual activity, or actually if we do any material activity, maybe you get some temporary benefit, but it doesn't last long. Or even some vrats, it lasts only this lifetime. But with following the Kartik Vrat, you get the benefit for hundreds of lifetimes. It always stays with you. So this is why it's so important to take advantage of this holy month and try to perform our devotional service to the most of our ability and really try our best. So it's like a bhakti, you could say super sale, that you do a little bit and Krishna, you just take one step towards Krishna and Krishna takes 100 steps towards you. That's how eager Krishna is to be reunited with us. And that's how much he loves us. He wants us to come back to him. He wants us to, to love him and to serve him and to be with us. And this is why he's called Damodar, because he's controlled by the love of his devotees. He's the Supreme Lord. Everything is in his possession. He's the source of all the spiritual and material worlds, of everything. But he himself becomes controlled by his devotees, by the love of his devotees. So this process of bhakti is not cheap. It's not ordinary. It's so special because we have the power within us. Devotional service, it controls God. That's how, even in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Prabhupada describes in the Nectar of Devotion how devotional service is greater than God because it controls God. And he wants to be controlled by the love of his devotees. So now that we're in the last final days of this Kartik month, if you start it from Purnima, then we should really try to take the most advantage. And here described that in the Shastra, a person who offers a lamp to Lord Damodar during Kartik month attains the spiritual world where there's no suffering. And it's described that there's not even a sin that you can commit. Like you can commit thousands and millions of sins, but just by offering one lamp to Yashoda Damodar, to Radha Damodar, it all immediately gets burnt up and destroyed. At the same time, as we know, this does not mean that we should take advantage of this and just do whatever we want and then just offer a lamp and then everything is okay, because as we know, this is one of the offenses of the holy name. So we should not take advantage of Krishna's mercy like that, but we should really, like in a negative way, but we should take utmost advantage of his mercy and try to offer our heart and in this way during this month. And then following the Bhisma Panchaka, you get even more benefit, the Hari Bhakti Vilas describes. So again, even if there are no mantras, no pious deeds, and no purity, everything becomes perfect when a person offers a lamp during the Kartik month. And you've already bathed in all holy rivers, visited all holy tirthas, and all sacrifices just by offering a lamp. So it's just like a simple offering that we do has so much benefit. Okay, so now we're going to recite the Bhishma Stuti. So the Bhishma Stuti, as we know in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there are so many different stutis. There's Gajendra Stuti, Bhishma Stuti, then Kunti Stuti. So these are a set of prayers offered by Bhishma Dev to Lord Krishna in his final days on the battlefield of Kurukshetra as he lay on the bed of arrows. So he was preparing to leave his body, and he offered these beautiful prayers to the Lord. So it's just a set of 11 shlokas. And what we're going to do is every day we will recite these shlokas, but we'll discuss, like today we'll discuss the first shloka, and then throughout the rest of the 4 days we'll discuss the rest of them. Okay, so I won't unmute everyone because then it'll get really confusing. But I really hope everybody can please chant along. So I'll chant really slowly so that we can do it all together. And I can see everybody on camera. So I can see if your lips are moving and you're actually reciting the Bhishma Stuti as well. Okay, Om Sharma is all ready, I can see. Okay. Starting from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, Text 32 to 43. Shri Bhishma Uvacha Iti Matirupa Kalpita Vitrishna Bhagavati Sattvata Pungave Vibhumni Svasukamupagate Kvachit Vihartum Prakriti Mupe Yushiyad Bhava Pravaha. And okay, Chandravali, can you read the translation?
Bhishmadev said, "Let me now invest my thinking, feeling, and willing, which were so long engaged in difficult subjects and occupational duties, in the all-powerful Lord Sri Krishna. He is always self-satisfied, but sometimes, being the leader of the devotees, he enjoys transcendental pleasure by descending to the material world, although from him only the material world was created."
Okay, thank you. Now
Hare
let's move on to the next verse. Tribhuvanaka manam tamala varnam ravi karagoravara ambaram dhadane vapuralaka kulavrita nanabjam vijaya sakera tirashtu mena vadya yudhi turaga raju vidhumbra vishvak tachalulita shramavadya lankritasye Mamanishita shararve vidyamana tvache vilasat kavachestu krishnatma sapadi saki vacho nishamya madhye nija parayor balayoratam niveshya stitavati parasainika rakshna hitavati partha sakera tirmamastu Vyavahita prittanamukam nirikshya svajanavadhat vimukasya dosha buddhya kumate maharadatma vidyaya yash charanarati paramasya tasya mestu swanigamam apahayamat pratigyam artamadhikartum avaplutoratashta dhritarata charanabhyaya chaladgur Haririvahantumibham gatotariya Shita vishika hato vishena damsha Shata japari pluta atata inome Prasapamapi sasara madvadhartam Sabhavatu me bhagavan gatir mukunda Vijaya rata kutumba atatotre Drita hayara shmirita chiyekshaniye Bhagavati ratirastu me mumurshor yamiha nirikshya hatagata swarupam Lalitagati vilasaval guhasa pranaya nirikshana kalpidorumana kritamanu vatya unmadanda prakriti magan kila yasya gopavadva Muni gananripa varya sankule anta sadasi yudhishtira raja surya esham arhanamupapidaikshaniyo mamadishi gochara esha viratma tam imamahamajam sharira bhajam hridi tishtitam atmakalpitanam pratidrishameva naikadarkamekam samadhigatosmi vidutta bedamoha Shri Bhishma Vacha. Now this is, we're going back to the first shloka from the Bhishma Stuti. So I just wanted to discuss a little bit about the Bhishma Stuti, since we're going to be chanting these important verses every day. So here Bhishma Dev it's saying that for so long I've been investing my thinking, feeling, and willing in so many other things. So as we know, Bhishma Dev, he's the heroic grandfather of the Mahabharata. He was the leader of the Kuru dynasty. He was engaged in all these administrative roles in the Mahabharata, for the Kuru dynasty to protect the throne of Hastinapur. So now he's saying that his mind was engaged in all these different things, but now he just wants to fully invest his thinking, feeling, and willing just on Lord Krishna. And here he says that Krishna, even though he's self-satisfied, he, being the leader of the devotees, he comes down to the material world. So here saying that Krishna is self-satisfied. He doesn't need to come to the material world for any purpose for himself. The only reason Krishna comes down to this material world is for all of us, right? So he comes here because he wants to protect his devotees. So as we know the Bhagavad Gita shloka, if you know it, you can chant along with me. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkritam dharma samstapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Very good, Gauranga Subhadra. So here Krishna describes the three reasons why he appears in this material world. He comes to establish the principles of dharma, to destroy the demons, and to protect his devotees. So if you see all these three reasons, he comes here for all of us. Because Krishna, he is love personified. So Krishna is love personified. So everything that he does is for his devotees. He comes here so that he can give all of us a chance how we can attain him. So he comes as Lord Chaitanya in Kali Yuga, right? To teach us what does it mean to be a devotee of the Lord. And Lord Chaitanya personally taught by his example. He came in his form as a devotee and he describes what is bhakti and how can we practice it? How can we please Krishna? How can we please the Lord? So this is why Lord Bhishma Dev is saying that, Krishna is self-satisfied, but he comes here for all of us. So I just wanted to discuss what is pure devotional service. So from the Nectar of Devotion, Srila Rupa Goswami writes in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So the first shloka is, you know it, you can also chant, Anya Bilashita Shunyam, Jnana Karma Dhyanavritam, Anukulyena Krishnanu, Shilanam Bhaktir Uttama. So Anya Bilashita Shunyam, this first line, what does Shunyam mean? Shunya means zero. So what is pure devotional service? Pure bhakti is when the only reason that we do devotional service, the only reason is to serve Krishna for his pleasure. So there are no material desires. Material desires are zero for pure devotees of the Lord. So Bhishma Dev describes that Krishna is the leader of the devotees. So the leader of the pure devotees. So what are pure devotees? They have no desire other than to serve Lord Krishna. So Bhishma Dev, he had no other material desires. So let's break down this verse. You can, if you want, you can write notes down. So this anyabhilashita shunyam. So there are the main characteristics of bhakti. So the first one is that Krishna is the only target of our bhakti. The only reason we chant, the only reason we do anything is just for his pleasure, not for our own. The second one is anukulyena. This word anukulyena means favorable. So we should do devotional service in a favorable mood for Krishna's pleasure, with the intention of pleasing Krishna. Now let me ask you all a question. Kamsa, he was 24 hours a day thinking of Krishna. So we know that, the main principle of bhakti is to always think of Krishna, always remember Krishna, never forget him, right? Kamsa was doing that, no? He was always remembering Krishna, never forgetting him. Was he doing pure bhakti? Yes or no? Okay. Everyone's saying no. Why? You can also raise your hand. Okay, yes, Muskan, what?
Mataji, because his intention was not to please the Lord.
Yes, exactly. So that's what makes the difference. It's not just about what you do, right? In bhakti, what is your intention? What is the mood? Why we're doing devotional service? So this is why Kamsa, even though he was always thinking of Krishna, he was not doing pure bhakti. And so that's the word anukulyena. Now, another point. What is pure bhakti? It means bhakti is an active emotion. So bhakti is love, right? Love and devotion. Love is not just a feeling. Bhakti is not just a feeling. It means that how do we express this love? How? With our body, through seva, with our mind, thinking, and also with our words. So this is what bhakti is. And how do we know that what we're doing, what we're supposed to do, is by following the instructions of our previous acharyas and of our gurus. So in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami describes, right? What are the do's of bhakti? What should we do? What should we not do? And he describes the 64 items of bhakti. I know that I'm speaking a lot, so I'm just I'll try to make it more concise, because the next couple of days, we're going to be talking much more deeper about how we can develop our relationship with Krishna. So then Bhishma Dev is saying that now he wants to invest his thinking, feeling, and willing in Krishna's service. So as we know, bhakti is not just about what we do externally. Two people can be doing the same thing and get different results. Externally, I can be chanting japa, and also all of us can be chanting japa. Just with our lips, we're moving, we're chanting, but we can all have different results in our chanting, or different results when we are, cleaning the temple, because it's not just about what we're doing with our body, with our hands, or with our lips. It's about our heart and our mood. And that's why Krishna says, patram pushpam phalam toyam. It doesn't matter what, doesn't matter what you give me. Just give me a simple little bit of water, a fruit, a flower, leaf, anything. But I just care about my devotees' love and devotion. And similarly, you can make this huge offering and with all these ingredients. But if your mood is not right, it won't be as pleasing to Krishna as if you just give him something simple, but with just a loving heart. So then, also, Like Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada describes how, Krishna is not won by gifts that we give him. Even he cannot even be conquered or controlled by, the great service that we do. Because even the ability that we have to do service comes from him, right? So the only thing that can control Krishna, that can conquer him and win his heart, is the love of his devotees. So actually, there's so much more that I had prepared to talk about. Just see if we have how much time we have, because time really flies in Krishna consciousness when you're having fun. So as we know, there are also in the Bhagavatam, it's described in the 3rd canto, there are 3 kinds of devotional service. So at the same time, we're talking about how we should not have any other desires other than serving Krishna. But I'm speaking for myself, and many of us are also very, very new, and it's also completely normal that we have material desires and that our motive for Krishna is not just to serve him. Maybe we have other reasons as well mixed in our hearts. We have anarthas, but it doesn't matter. Actually, in the Bhagavatam, and Krishna says we shouldn't care about these things. Of course, like this shouldn't stop us or make us discouraged in our devotional service. We should still continue to do our bhakti and just pray to Krishna. Talk to him about, okay, Krishna, even though I have all this dirt inside my heart, all these other desires, I want to serve you just to please you. So please help me, because we can't do anything without Krishna. So the difference between devotional service and pure bhakti is that this motive, like the pure motive and having no other desire other than to serve Krishna. Because as we know in the Bhagavatam 3rd canto, Kapila Dev teaches there are 3 types of devotional service. Devotional service in the mode of ignorance, in tamagun, rajagun, and sattvagun. So in tamagun, a devotee, of course, he's attracted in some way to do bhakti, to serve Krishna, but maybe that devotee is very proud or even violent or angry and not trying to serve Krishna, but maybe hurting the devotees. And this is definitely not pleasing to Krishna. So even though the devotee is trying, this is considered devotional service in Tamagun. Then devotional service in Rajagun, in the mode of passion, means that yes, you're doing service, you're serving Krishna, but you have some personal desires. Maybe, I want to lead kirtan. I'm just giving one example. I want to lead kirtan here. Yes, I want to, to make Krishna happy, but also maybe I want to become famous, or I want people to know my name, that, I sing such amazing kirtan and everybody was dancing and chanting, or maybe you have some other motive. I want to be in this position, this service, so that, I get money. These are just some examples of devotional service in the mode of Rajagun. And then in Sattvagun, it's I'm doing bhakti and I offer all my results to get rid of, my karma and all these activities. But so that's the difference between devotional service in these 3 modes of nature and pure bhakti. That, by doing devotional service in Rajagun, Tamagun, or Sattvagun, you're doing it for some sort of purpose. Maybe, in the Bhagavad Gita, it's described the 4 types of people that approach God, right? One is, okay, let's see in the chat box, the 4 types of people that approach God for 4 different reasons. Okay, yes. Yes, those who are wise, the inquisitive, who are curious to know about the Lord, such as like the sages of Naimisharanya, one who are poor and need and are asking for some wealth. So that's like Dhruva Maharaj. And there's one more. And those who are distressed, like Gajendra. So maybe, yes, okay, very good. I'm happy to see all these answers. So what can we do if we might be doing devotional service for some other reasons, which is totally normal for this stage. So Srila Prabhupada describes in this purport of the Bhishma Stuti, this is why I'm bringing out all these topics, is that actually desires cannot be just removed. We cannot just pretend that, oh, okay, from today on, that's it. I don't have these material desires. I'm just going to serve Krishna just for him. It doesn't work like that. We cannot just wipe out the desires. They can just be purified. So also in the Bhagavad Gita, there's a verse. I know all of you know this shloka. From chapter 2, Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehina rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. Means that even if we control ourselves from, gratifying our senses and from all these desires, still we still have that desire for those sense objects. So the only way that we can overcome this is by experiencing a higher taste. So this is what Srila Prabhupada says, that just continue doing your devotional service and just pray to Krishna to please remove all these desires. I just want to serve you. I would just want to please you. And then Krishna, he will guide us from within, and he sees our sincere endeavor, and he will help us. Also, Srila Prabhupada describes in the purport that for the non-devotees, Krishna, he just acts like a witness, and he allows them to do what they want and just awards like the good and bad results like of their karma. But he doesn't instruct them how to go back to him. But for the devotees, he guides us from within. If we're really, really sincere that Krishna, I really want to be your devotee, I really want to love and serve you, then he will guide us. But we have to allow Krishna to guide us. We have to actually show him that we want our lives to be in his control, and we want him to lead us to his lotus feet. So this is also why Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada describes that we shouldn't try to see God, but we should work in such a way that God wants to see us. So the only thing that we can do in our devotional service is we can only try. Even if we try, we cannot, do pure bhakti. We cannot generate pure bhakti. The only thing that we can do is try, and from our sincere endeavor, Krishna will see, oh, she's really trying, or he's really trying. So then he guides us and he helps us. So then this is also the significance of Damodar Leela, of the two fingers. What do these two fingers represent? Let's see in the chat box if you know. How the rope was short by two fingers. So these two fingers represent something. Yes, our kripa, which is mercy, and our efforts. So this is what we're going to be trying to do this Bhisma Panchak. We're going to try to serve Krishna. We're going to chant more. We're going to hear more. We're going to try to show Krishna that we really want to come closer to you. We want to develop our relationship with you. So please, Krishna, grant us mercy, your blessings, and help me come closer to you. So this is the reason why we're doing this Bhisma Panchak. This is the reason why we're doing anything in our spiritual lives. We're not just fasting for fasting. Everything we're doing is for this purpose. Okay, so that I really went on about the Bhishma Stuti, but I hope, we're still good with time. I hope that everybody was able to understand and got something out of this. I just wanted to share something that I've been studying, like the Bhagavatam or Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So I wanted to share with all of you. So I'll just go back to our PPT, and as I described here, Bhishma Panchak starts on Ekadashi and finishes on Rasa Purnima. So what is Bhishma Panchak? So many people think that Bhishma Dev did this vrat the last 5 days of his life. But that is wrong. I know sometimes some things go around, but we actually have to check with Shastra what it means. And so what happened is that Bhishma Dev, he observed this vrat. This vrat is actually called Vishnu Panchak for 5 days. So in the last 5 days of Kartik, from Ekadashi to Purnima, is this Vishnu Panchak vrat. And Lord Bhishma Dev followed it, and Krishna was so happy with him that he said, whoever worships me and engages in devotional service in these days, I give them a special boon, a benediction. I will grant those devotees with pure devotional service. So we have the amazing opportunity to attain pure devotional service, and Krishna is giving this blessing. So if some of you are still thinking, should I fast? It's very hard. I'm really encouraging you to do it. It's just 4 days. This year, at least in India, it's 4 days. And if you're outside, it's just 5 days, 5 days of sacrifice. And so here it's described, Durlabho Bhakti Yogo me, Mama Vasya Vidayaka, Kartike Maturayam cha, Vrate Nanena Labhyate. Pure devotional service to me, which, because it places me under my devotee's dominion, is very difficult to attain, is easily attained by following this vow in Mathura Mandal during Kartik. So devotional service is not cheap, because Krishna is saying that he becomes controlled by the love of his devotees, right? So you think that God will become controlled by anyone and anything? No. So bhakti is not cheap. So he's saying here that actually it's very difficult, but it's very easy to attain pure bhakti by following this Kartik Vrat, especially in a holy place. But as we know, Srila Prabhupada, he blessed us that wherever chanting is going on, sadhu sangha, Krishna katha, that place becomes a dham in itself. So Krishna was so pleased with Bhishma Dev, and he said, from now on, this Vishnu Panchak will be called Bhishma Panchak. So Bhishma means extreme austerity. So I know this is very hard fast, but altogether it will be easy. So Bhishma Panchak, Pancha means 5. So 5 days of extreme austerity. So Srila Sanatana Goswami, he describes in the Hari Bhakti Vilas that we should intensify our devotional service in these days. So whatever you've been doing in this Kartik month, try to do even more in this Bhishma Panchak, challenge. So what are we going to do? So this Bhishma Panchak is a fast recommended by our acharyas. So there are some things that we eat, some things that we're not allowed to have. And by doing this, we are pleasing the Lord by trying to do this austerity, and he gives a special blessing, and you get free from all sins, and you get the benefit of doing all other fasts. But the most important reason why we're doing it is to please Krishna. Okay, so this is why we've done the Bhishma Panchak challenge. So there are 5 activities in this challenge to do. The first one is practicing bhakti through our calendars. I hope everybody downloaded it. I'll share with you now how it looks like. Second one, we're also going to be sharing bhakti because Krishna, he becomes very pleased when we try to grow closer to him, but he becomes also, will be even more happy if we also try to share with others his love, and we also try to encourage our friends or family to also come closer to him. The third thing we'll be doing is fasting. And fourth, we'll be gathering together for these online sanghas. And the fifth is offering special items to the Lord. Okay, so I know all of this is in your Bhisma Panchaka challenge manual, but just in case, so you can refer to it as I'm talking. If not, you can write notes. So the first one, practicing bhakti. So as you can see, the theme of everything is 5 days for Krishna, 5 things to do in the challenge, 5. So this 5 is a special number. So we have these 5 things to do. We're making a commitment to chant japa. If you've been chanting in the Kartik month, certain amount of malas, try to do a little bit more these last few days. Second one is offering a lamp, which if you've been doing, just continue. Third one is hearing Krishna's pastimes. Fourth is singing Damodarashtakam. And fifth is reciting Bhishma Stuti. So if you come and join our sanghas, we'll do the Bhishma Stuti together, the Damodarashtakam, we'll hear Krishna's pastimes. You can also offer a lamp. So just by joining these sanghas, you'll be doing all the activities together. Just chanting japa you'll have to do on your own, because we only chant one round together. So there are 3 levels. So the 3 levels are Advaita Gosai. This is level 1. So here it says the 5 things to do. And if you see here, so it's like the checkbox, you're either chanting, making a commitment to chanting 1 round to 4 rounds. So you can choose. Then, so here it says what we're doing. At the same time, here underneath, next to Advaita Charya, you'll see the daily activities. These are the sharing activities. So day 1, so tomorrow, okay, I'll talk a little bit about that later. So it says here also what else you have to do, the sharing activities. Second level is Nitai Rai, and third level is Sachi Sutta level. So the only difference is that you'll be chanting more japa as the levels increase. And the first level you'll offer a lamp, second you'll offer simple arti, and the third level you do offer full arti. So those are the only 2 differences. And the very special thing is that these levels were actually, the names were chosen by His Holiness Jaipataka Swami. So he personally chose this for the Bhishma Panchaka. And so here's also our Bhishma Panchaka manual. So everything I'm talking about today is in the manual. So you can read through it just to make sure that you understand everything. And it just guides you through. And it has actually more information than we're discussing today. So if you haven't downloaded the calendar and manual, you should have received an email if you registered. Also, we have our website, bhishmapanchakchallenge.com. Okay, also, many of you might be new, and if you don't have mala at home, we've created our Bhishma Panchaka challenge kit, which includes a japa bag, a mala, a full altar, so then you can have Gopi Chandan Tilak. We prepared a little card which has the Bhishma Stuti and Damodarashtaka prayers and handmade counter beads. So you can't really see here clearly. You can see in the manual, but we have our own handmade counter beads with Jai Shri Radhe, Gornitai, and this Damodar sand art. I know this may look like it's just for children, but I had so much fun doing this too. So this is like a design, and it's like a sticker. So you peel off the sticker and you color it with sand. So this is all included in the special kit. if you want it, you can also download it in our, you can buy it from our website. Okay, so we talked about practicing bhakti. So that's what our calendars are for. The second one is sharing bhakti. So we have daily sharing seva. So day one, tomorrow, we'll post a picture of yourself offering a lamp. So while you're offering a lamp, then you can ask somebody to take a picture, and then you can post it on social media, and you can tag us, Bhakti Kids, on Instagram. And like that, you can encourage also your friends or family to also offer a lamp. Day two, you can share a video of yourself singing one verse of the Damodarashtakam, or the whole thing if you want, and then you can also tag us. Like that, you know, there's so many crazy trends on Instagram. There's so many reels and this, that, like, it's like super useless. But imagine if we had a worldwide trend of Damodarashtakam. Who knows, maybe one of your videos will reach 1 million views, and 1 million souls got to hear Damodarashtakam. So this is why I'm trying to do this. If we can create a revolution on dumb trends, then everybody will have a chance to hear Krishna's name, because not everybody has a chance. So then day three, you can post a video chanting one shloka of Bhishma Stuti. And the fourth one is, if you have the Damodar sandal, then you can post a picture of this. Otherwise, you can just draw a picture of Radha Damodar, Yashoda Damodar. So here you can see our, on Instagram, Bhakti Kids. You can find us there, and you can use the hashtag Bhisma Panchak Challenge. And this is our website, bhismapanchakchallenge.com. Can you see the website, or just the PPT? Chandravali?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you see the website, or you can just see the PPT?
I can just see the PPT.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait, okay, I'm gonna try to share my desktop then. Okay, here. Oh yeah, now you can see. Right? Okay, so we have our website, bhismapanchakchallenge.com, and here it describes all about the challenge. And here you can see this button, upload file. So here you can post the pictures or videos of yourself singing Damodarashtakam. You can put it here, and you can also post it on Instagram and tag us. So then here also, in case you weren't able to download your calendar or manual, you can find it here on the website. So you can download everything here. And then here describes the speakers. Here. And here we also have our donation details. Then in this Bhishma Panchak page, it describes the fasting levels. All of this you can find in your manual as well. How to offer tarpana. And then for the shop, it takes you to buy the Bhishma Panchak Challenge kit or our other books as well. And then just running through all of this. And then here in our testimonial page, last year we did a really nice video. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami wanted to see everyone's experiences, so we made a whole video for him. So then in the end of the challenge, you don't have to do it today, then you can also fill up the form and post a video of yourself speaking about your experience, and we'll put it together and share it with His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. And then the last part of the website is if you would like to donate towards the Bhishma Panchak Challenge. Okay, so that's just a run through of our website. And okay, so we talked about, do we have any questions so far about these two topics? You can write on the chat box. If you don't use Instagram, then you can just upload it on our website and then we'll post it. I'm just going through the chat. Okay. Okay, all of the questions about breaking fast, I will talk about now. Okay, so we can move on to fasting. I think those are the major questions. Okay, so the first two part of the challenge, practicing bhakti, sharing bhakti, now it's fasting. So all of this is in the manual as well. So there are two levels. So it's important that you choose the level that will not disturb your sadhana. If you're going to be just thinking about eating all day and you're going to be laying in bed feeling sick and then you won't be able to chant japa or read or hear anything, then better not to do it. Choose the level that you can do. Okay? So the first level is the fruits and roots. So this is most people do this one. So this, you can have dab, potatoes or sweet potatoes, boiled or baked. So you cannot cook them, you cannot make a sabji, you cannot use oil, and just boiled. Boiled with some salt. So it's called, I had some questions about that. The salt is called, it's, yeah, like I'm trying to think of the Bengali word. It's called sandak salt. Or yeah, it's like rock salt or Himalayan pink salt. So this is the salt that you can have. You can have ginger and haldi. So what we do in Mayapur, you cut it up a little bit, you grate it, you mix it with your potatoes. Haribol. Also, oh, here it's not included, peanuts. Oh, well, yeah, nuts. You can have nuts, you can have peanuts, you can have dates, some dried fruits. So even though it says fruits and roots, we're not allowed to have all fruits. So better just stick to this list that is given in the manual. I know sometimes I get questions like, can I have avocado? Can I have this fruit? Like, I don't know. I'm just writing, we just wrote here what is mentioned in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. So better just stick to this. What we know we can have, we can have. So bananas, apples, oranges, coconut, pears, you can have all of this. You can have shakalu, I don't know the name in English. And you can have sugarcane juice you can have. So this is what you can have. But we're not allowed to have, even though guava, pomegranate, cucumber, they're fruits, we cannot have it because it has too many seeds. Also papaya. So that's why I'm just saying, like, better to just stick to the list and not try. I don't know if you have any other like famous fruits in your area that I don't know, like passion fruit, I don't know. Then also milk. If you're doing this level fasting, you cannot have any milk products. So no ghee, no milk, no paneer, no yogurt. And so in Mayapur, what we do, we eat in the morning and in the afternoon. So we eat 2 times a day. So that's what most devotees do in Mayapur. Now there's another level of fasting which is a bit easier. It's called havishan. So it's like a khichdi, but made with also special items. So you can have like rice, you can boil with rice, you can have kacha kola, potato, and kal shak. So you can make a simple khichdi with that. Like very simple, just salt, kacha kola, potato, rice. No dal. Yeah, here's it. No dal, no oil, no masala, no chili. It's supposed to be austere. And what can we have? I'm seeing some sad faces. We can have oh wait, here. Yeah, in this level you can also have fruits. Mango, jackfruit, haritaki, dab. But this is not for whichever level that you choose, you have to follow that level. Not like one day, one day Havishan, the next day you do something else. So it's just 4 or 5 days. We can do it. I know we can all do it. Okay, so fourth part of our challenge is these online sanghas. So as I mentioned in the beginning, we're going to have wonderful sadhus joining us. And the theme is developing our relationship with Krishna. And then the final thing is we have special offerings that we will offer to the Lord. It's according to the Garuda Purana. So on day 1, which is tomorrow, you can offer a lotus flower to the lotus feet of the Lord. Day 2, offer bilva leaves to the thighs of the Lord. Day 3, offer ganda, so you can offer rose water or an essential oil to the Lord's navel. And day 4, you can offer white java flowers to the shoulders of the Lord. And day 5, malati flowers to the head of the Lord. So for India, since we only have 4 days this year, on the last day, you'll be doing 4 and 5 together. Okay? Yeah, so that's how it works. If you do not have these items, if they're not available to you, then don't worry. As we said, that bhakti is all about our heart. So you can offer mentally and still the same benefit will be there. So don't worry. Okay, let's see. Do we have any questions so far? Okay. No dal. Okay, I'm going up. Yeah, rock salt or sandanamak. Okay, everyone's asking how to break fast after Ekadashi. So last year I spoke to His Holiness Jayapataka Swami's like Pandit, and he said that there's no need to do paran for after Ekadashi. We can just continue our fast, and then on Purnima day, when it's moonrise or sunset, you can break paran then. So you can just continue. Because our fast starts from tomorrow. Can we eat normal Ekadashi Prasad tomorrow? No, we're starting our Bhisma Panchaka fast from tomorrow. Should we eat only once in a day? Not necessarily. You can eat as many times of the day as you want. If some devotees, if they want to be very austere, they'll eat once a day. But in Mayapur, we eat twice a day, so it's fine. If you're unable to fast, maybe you're really young and it's very hard, or for some health reasons, don't worry, you can still be part of the rest of the challenge. You can still chant japa, join the sanghas, hear, offer lamp. All of this is very important. Actually, the most important. Okay. Oh, in Bengali, it's sandav laban. Okay. Yes, only boiled or baked. Potatoes and mishti aloo, only. No grains. Only if you do the Havishan, you can have this special type of rice. Okay. Okay, can we mix both levels and do the fast? No, better just do one. I mean, not better. Choose one level and follow that one. Timing of eating, you can eat anytime. Can we eat throughout the day? Yes. Lemon is not no, lemon is not allowed. Okay. So someone asked, after Bhishma fasted for 5 days, it became Bhishma Panchak Vrat, or before Bhisma Dev's fasting. So before Bhisma Dev fasted, it was called Vishnu Panchak. Then Krishna was so happy, he said, from now on, I want it to be called Bhisma Panchak. So Bhisma Panchak and Vishnu Panchak. Okay, I think I'm seeing all the types of questions. No carrot, no beetroot. I know it's a root, but it's not mentioned in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. Better just stick to what's there. Just potato and sweet potato. Okay. Oh, someone's asking, as I will be following Havishan fasting, how should I fast on Ekadashi? Should I fast on fruits? Yeah, yes. Yeah, don't break your Ekadashi fast for doing the Bhisma Panchak fast. Then just you can have fruits tomorrow, then the rest of the 3 days you can do the Havishan. Someone's asking, today's day 1 for outside India. So you have to see according to your Vaishnav calendar. I'm not sure. I think in Canada it starts today. I don't know. I only know like in India timings. Just if Ekadashi is for you today, you start today. No, eggplant not allowed. Oh, so on the last day, we're going to break the Bhisma Panchak Vrat in a very specific way. So we have a video to guide you. We'll share it on the group closer to the time. For now, how to do the sankalpa, I will share now the screen. Okay, someone's asking again how to offer 5 things in 4 days. I said the first 3 days you will do, like tomorrow you'll do lotus flower, the second day you'll do bilva leaves. But, then the last day, so since we only have 4 days, you'll do 4 and 5 together. Okay. If you don't have these 5 items, you can offer in your mind. Okay, I'm going to share the screen again. So how to make the sankalpa? So to begin the vrat, we make a sankalpa, which is like a vow that sets our mood and intention. So we do this to ask blessings and mercy from our acharyas, from the Lord, from our gurus, and also for Krishna's pleasure, to bring us closer to him. So I'm not going to go through this in detail because we have shared a video exactly how to do it. It'll be much easier if you're looking at the video. So this video has been shared on our Instagram. It's available on our YouTube page, and we shared it on the WhatsApp channel and group. So like it starts off with, you sprinkle water, then you purify the water by chanting this mantra. Then you chant, invoke blessings by chanting your Guru Pranama mantra, Srila Prabhupada's Pranam mantra, Radha Madhava Panca-tattva Nrsimhadeva. And then by taking water, like achaman water in your hand, then you'll chant this mantra, which is making your sankalpa. And then that's how you make the sankalpa. It's very easy. You can do it in 5 minutes. So then then you can do it then. You can do it before you have your first prasad. Then another aspect of this Bhisma Panchak challenge, if you are able to do it. So since Bhisma Dev, as we know, he did not have children. So then, usually tarpana is a ceremony that we do to please our forefathers. So since Bhisma Dev took the vow of brahmacharya and he did not have children, then many devotees, what they do is we act as Bhisma Dev's children. And since he's the son of Mother Ganga, and one of the 12 Mahajans. So then we offer Tarpana for him as his children. So also the video of how to do this at home has been shared in the manual. But to be very clear, there are some questions. I'm not 100% sure. I have some questions about Tarpana as well. I asked Guru Maharaj last year, but we needed to do some more research because the video it's showing for devotees who are Brahmin initiated, if you want to do at home, that have the Gayatri mantra. So if I'm not sure if you're not second initiated, how to do this. But I just shared the video that was given to us, how to follow it. It's also not, it's not mandatory to do this. Actually, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami said that part of the challenge should be like Tarpana, if you can do, you can do. If you're living near the Ganga or Jamuna, you can do it. If not, then while you're taking a bath, you should chant Ganga, Ganga, Ganga very loudly 3 times. So that's one special instruction that Jayapataka Swami told us to do. So when you're taking a bath, you can chant Ganga, Ganga. Okay, so now I thought a nice activity would be everybody could get a piece of paper and something to write with. And since today we're setting our intention and mood, you know how before a big festival you have the Adiva ceremony? Before Janmashtami, the Adiva ceremony is to prepare all the devotees' hearts and minds for the big festival. So today what we're going to do is we can write to Krishna an offering to him, telling him what is your intention and mood and prayer behind doing this Bhisma Panchaka. Express your love and gratitude, ask for blessings and offer your prayers. So I'll give, so we'll have 10 minutes for this. So you can write. So I won't talk for 10 minutes to let everybody be able to get into the mood. So we're writing our offering to Krishna. What is our intention and mood behind following this Bhisma Panchaka? Expressing our love and gratitude, asking for blessings, sharing our prayers. So we're just writing a love letter to Krishna. Okay, 5 more minutes. Okay. So now we're going to chant Damodarashtaka. So if you have your lamp ready or your arti plate, also what you wrote now, you can offer to your Thakurji's lotus feet. Okay. I hope everyone's ready. Yeah? Okay. Okay, I'll sing today, and then for other days we'll have others hopefully to sing. But everybody please chant along as well. Namamishvaram Sachid Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Go Kule Vrajamanam Yashodabhyoloka Ladavamanam Paramrishtamatyanta Todruta Gopya Rudanta Muhurnetra yugmamrijantam karam bhojayugmenam shatankanetram muhusvasakamba trirekākṣaṁ muhusvasakamba trirekākṣaṁ stitagraivam damodaram bhaktivedam namamishvaram sachit anandarupam lasat kundalam go kule vrajamanam yashodabhyoloka ladavamanam paramrishtamatyanta todruta gopya iti driksvalilabhir anandakonde swagosham nimajantam akyapayantam tadishitageshu bhaktirjitatvam tadishitageshu bhaktirjitatvam Puna prematastam shatavritti vande. Puna prematastam shatavritti vande. Namamishwaram sachit anandarupam lasat kundalam go kule brajamanam. Varam deva mokshamna mokshavadevam nachanyam vrineham vadeshadapiyam Hidam deva purnata gopalabalam Idam deva purnata gopalabalam Sadame manasya virashtam kimanyam Sadame manasya virashtam kimanyam Namamishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Go Kule Vrajamanam Idam Te Mukhabojam Atyantadilait Vritam Kuntalai Snigdam Raktaischa Gopya Mohochubitame raktadhara me Mohochubitame raktadhara me Manasya virashta alam lakshalabhai Manasya virashta alam lakshalabhai Namamishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Go Kule Vrajamanam Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasiddha Prabodhuka Jalabdhi Magnam Kripa Drishti Vrishtyati Dinavatanu Kripa Drishti Vrishtyati Dinavatanu Grihane Shamamagyam Edyakshidrishya Grihane Shamamagyam Edyakshidrishya Namamishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Go Kule Brajamanam Kuveratmajo Badha Murtyaiva yadvat Tvayamochito bhakti bhajo krito cha Tata prema bhakti swakame prayacha Tata prema bhakti swakame prayacha Namokshe graho visti damodareha Namokshe graho visti damodareha Namamishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Go Kule Brajamanam Namaste Studamne Spuradipti Namne Namaste Studamne Spuradipti Namne Tvadiyodarayata Vishwasya Damne Tvadiyodarayata Vishwasya Dhamne Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Nathalilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Nathalilaya Devaya Tubhyam Nama Vishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara Radhe. Jaya Radha Damodara, Radha Damodara Radhe. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Shri Radha Damodar ki Jai. Okay, time for a quiz. I hope everybody read the Damodar Leela in the Bhisma Panchaka Challenge Manual, or you might already know the pastime. Okay, so in the chat box, yeah, you can answer the question. Question 1, what was Mother Yashoda doing when the Damodar pastime began? Okay. Okay, everybody? Yes. Okay, everybody got it right. Yes, she was churning butter. She was churning milk or butter. Okay, question 2. What does the name Damodar mean? Yes, Dam means rope and Udar means belly. So Krishna, he was bound by the belly, by a rope. Okay, question 3. What happened to the milk that was boiling on the stove while Krishna was drinking milk from Mother Yashoda? So Mother Yashoda was holding him on his lap, holding him on her lap, feeding him milk, and then in the kitchen something started happening. Yes, it started overflowing. So Mother Yashoda quickly put Krishna down. Okay, I think I just almost answered the next question. Why did Krishna become angry with Mother Yashoda? Yes. Yadav, do you want to say the answer?
Mataji, she put Krishna down and he was still hungry.
Yeah. He's like, how could she put me down? I still want to drink milk. So then he got angry. And then what did Krishna start doing out of anger after his mother left him? Okay, who wants to answer? Gautam, do you want to answer this question?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, what happened?
He broke the butter pot.
Yeah, and he started, what else did he do?
He also ran away out of the house and feeding the butter to monkeys.
Yeah, he was feeding the butter to the monkeys. So Mother Yashoda, she went to the kitchen, then she went and she saw the butter pot was broken. So then she went to look for Krishna. She went outside, and where did she find Krishna? Okay, okay, wait, I'll ask someone else. Where did Mother Yashoda finally find Krishna? Oh, okay, I see the chat box is delayed, means let's see who knows. Do you know? Okay, I'll tell you this right after. Few days ago, by Krishna's mercy, I went to the place where the Damodar Leela happened, and we saw the what is it called? Utkal, the grinding mortar. It was so amazing, so beautiful to see. So yes. Okay, Damini, do you want to give the answer? Where was Krishna?
Near the water.
Yeah, he was actually sitting on top of it. Okay, next question. What did Mother Yashoda carry in her hand when she started chasing Krishna? So then Krishna was there, he saw Mother Yashoda, so he jumped up and he started running. Okay, who wants to say Adya? What was she carrying? Okay, we can't hear you. Maybe Gorangi?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
What was Mother Yashoda carrying in her hand?
Mother Yashoda was carrying a stick in her hand to scare Krishna.
Yes, yes. And what? Okay, so then finally, Mother Yashoda, she put her stick down because she's like, oh, Krishna's getting so scared. So then she decided, I'm going to tie Krishna up to this mortar, to this udkal. So, but what happened? Each time she tried to tie Krishna with the rope. Okay, let's see in the chat box. Who wants to? Maybe you can raise your hand if you want to say the answer. Okay, Yamuna?
Hare Krishna Mataji. The rope was always 2 inch, uh, 2 inch left.
Yes, no matter how many ropes that she was getting from her house all over the village, every time that she tied the rope and made it longer, still 2 fingers too short. And why? What do these 2 fingers that the rope was short by? What does it represent? I said it in the beginning.
Prarthana and Prayas.
Yeah. What did he say?
Prarthana and Prayas. Efforts and mercy.
Yes. Yes, mercy and efforts. Kripa and yes, effort. Okay. I'm happy to see everybody was paying attention. Okay. Once Krishna was bound, what did he see in front of him? He was thinking, oh, now I'm even more angry. I'm going to do something even more naughty. Yes, the Sanjana?
Yes, Mataji, it's like 2 trees, Nalakuvera and one more name,
Yes, Nalakuvera Manigriva. Oh,
Manigriva.
oops, okay, that answered the next question. Okay, so then I'll just add a bonus question since we answered this one. Nalakuvera and Manigriva were the sons of who? Yes, Kuver. Okay. Who cursed Nalakuvera and Manigriva? Okay, let's see who wants Sarah.
Mataji Narad Muni.
Yes, Narada Muni cursed him. And why did Narada Muni curse them? Who can say this part? Why did Narada Muni curse? Okay, Krishna Lila?
They were respecting and they were also like enjoying material desires, and they were like doing bad stuff too.
Yeah, so they were all, so Nalakuvera and Manigriva, they were just having fun in the lakes and like drinking this, that. They weren't doing such nice things. So then when Narada Muni came and went past, they were so like intoxicated, they did not even notice that he was there. So they didn't show proper respect. So then Narada Muni cursed them, but for their benefit, he cursed them that, okay, because you were like naked and you were not disrespecting and for your benefit. So then he cursed them that they will take, that there will be 2 trees for 100 years, demigod years, but then they will be in Nanda Maharaj's courtyard and they will see Krishna face to face. So Narada Muni, all the pure devotees, even curses are blessings. So what did Krishna do when he saw the 2 trees? He wanted to be more naughty. First he broke the pots, now he wanted to do something more. Let's see who didn't get a chance yet. Ishan?
He broke the tree and then he make them free of the curse.
Yeah, well, he crawled through with the utka, which got stuck between, and the trees fell. But so what happened when Krishna pulled down? Then, yes, Nalakuvera and Manigriva, they were finally freed. Okay, so that was our quiz. Now so we only have like 10 minutes left for more questions and answers. Before that, I just wanted to just share with everyone that this Bhisma Panchaka challenge and so many things that Bhakti Kids does is always like free of cost, but it takes a lot of effort, also money, and to make these challenges happen. So if you would like to support Bhakti Kids, if you really like these challenges, then please feel free to just give a little contribution. Then we have all these details in the manual. And here are all our social media accounts. Also in the manual, we have our WhatsApp channel. Please check the WhatsApp channel every day, because that's where we're going to share the Zoom links, what to do, and for it to be clear. Then we also have our website and Instagram, Facebook, where you can find us. And tomorrow we're blessed with the association of His Holiness Chandramauli Swami. So yeah, that's it for today. I can answer some final questions. We have like 10 minutes. So tomorrow our Sangha will be same time, 5 p.m. Indian time. Okay, I'll allow I'm going to clear. If you have questions, you can also raise your hand. Or you can write in the chat box. I don't know if grapes are allowed. I don't think they're allowed. They weren't mentioned in the Harih Bhakti Vilas, and in Mayapur they don't give grapes. I think the time for sankalpa, the best time would be to do it in Brahma Muhurta time. Otherwise, I am not sure of any specific timing that has to be done. Just do tomorrow morning best. Better choose, so Shriya, if we fail to do level 1 fasting, can we move to level 2? Yes, if you can, but better to see what you can actually do and just follow through that. So if you feel like doubtful with level 1 fasting, then just do the other one. Okay, Sanjana's asking, please do a challenge in Magh month. Let's see, we already did 3 challenges this year. So it's a lot of work, and we have some other projects coming up. Let's see. If you accidentally break fast, then just keep continuing the fast. Okay, I'm just answering Bhisma Panchaka challenge questions. The other questions you can also save for asking tomorrow, Chandramauli Swami. Okay, do we have any? You can upload the images or videos in our Bhisma Panchaka challenge website. Then someone's asking, if we're not able to take fast, is it okay? Yeah, if you're not able to fast for some health reasons, or just don't worry, you can still do everything else. Join the challenge, the sanghas, chant, yeah, do everything. Okay. If you're not fasting, then I don't think it's necessary to do the sankalpa. But I'm not sure. Because I think the sankalpa and the breaking fast, like all these mantras specifically for for doing the fast. Yes, so if you're doing tomorrow Ekadashi, you don't have to do Paran the next day. You just continue your Bhisma Panchak fast. we'll do Paran on Purnima. If you're not on Instagram, you can share and upload your videos and pictures on the website. Okay, if you already started your fast, it's okay. Just do the sankalpa now. It's okay. You can eat as many times as you want, Sanjana. Okay, so I think I've answered all the questions. Due to health reasons, I'm unable to fast on fruits in Ekadashi, and I choose Havisha level. Maybe then tomorrow for Ekadashi, you can just have boiled potato with salt and ginger. And I don't know if you're able to take any other fruits or dab or sugar cane. You can have those things and then continue Havisha the next days. Almond milk. I mean, we can have almonds, but I don't know if I think no. I don't think we. The point of Bhisma Panchaka is that it's austere. Like if we can start making recipes and like making almond milk and mixing it with dates and coconut and making a nice like milkshake. I don't know if that's the intention that we should do the vrat. I mean, that's what I think. Yeah, peanuts are allowed. Like in Mayapur, they just do simple. They give us boiled potato, full potato, sweet potato. They give us some salt, some ginger. We mix it. We have boiled peanuts or peanuts roasted without any oil or anything, and then fruits like that. Like we shouldn't try to be so fancy and like bake the apple, put dates inside, like because then we're like getting into the mood of trying to like enjoy and try to make this really nice. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be hard. Soy milk, no. So all these questions, all are actually, everything is given in the manual, what is allowed. You can have almonds, you can have cashews, yeah, you can have peanuts. And yes, you can, if you're taking medicine, it's okay. Krishna will understand. You can take medicine. Okay, so I'll see you all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Please join, bring along your friends, and it'll be very nice that even more of us can join because we're having His Holiness Chandramali Swami joining us. So we should take advantage of Maharaj's association. So thank you everyone so much and good luck tomorrow. Please remember to look at the Sankalpa video on the group, on Instagram, on YouTube, so you can start your Bhisma Panchaka fast nicely. Okay, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Dandavad Pranam.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad Pranam. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Radha Damodare ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.
Jai Gaur.
Hari Hari Bol.
हरि बोल।
राम पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय।